Hello, my name is Brooklyn Agnew. I will be discussing the metal compound of potassium cyanide. It is a very toxic compound that when you are exposed to it, it can be very fatal. It is a kind of crystal-like white powder kind of vibe, kind of like sugar. So let's jump right in. So when you use potassium cyanide, you use it for fumigating, which is just blowing gaseous PC to get rid of pests. You can also use it to extract gold and silver from ores, which is just pushing the potassium cyanide through to push out the silver and gold, or really to get rid of whatever is around the silver and gold to then extract it. It is also used for electroplating, which is just when you change the appearance of a metal or a different compound to make something else, such as forks or spoons, any type of thing that you would kind of see that configures a different shape from, its regular metal state. So when you are exposed to it, you can be exposed to it dermally, orally. You can be exposed to it through inhalation and also injection into the bloodstream, which is why it is so fatal, because it really only takes minutes for it to really do fatal damage. Not even just fatal damage, chronic damage also at that. So yeah. So when it is absorbed through any of those ways of exposure, it is then distributed through the body, through the bloodstream, which is why it is so fatal, because it is, distributed through the bloodstream, which is connected to all of your tissues and organs. In order to metabolize, it must bind with an hepatic enzyme, which is already created within your bloodstream, within your enzymes that you already have in your body. And then it will form the thiocyanate, which is just another chemical that forms after it connects with the hepatic enzyme. It is then excreted through the urine or feces, mainly common in the urine. It does not really come out in the feces, but it can. So when you are exposed to it, you can have a number of things happen to you. It can cause convulsions, seizures, foaming at the mouth. It can cause you to lose consciousness, and it also can obviously cause death. It makes it so that the oxygen in your body is not allowing it leaves, because the neurons that control your lungs are not working, because the signaling that they have is not working because of the potassium cyanide within your bloodstream, which is also bad. It also causes your central nervous system to be dysfunctional, which then can allow you to go into a coma, in which most people do not wake up from. So essentially you are dead because you are brain dead. Yeah. Another chemical used other than PC would be thiosulfate. It's a little harmless. It's a little less harmful than PC. It is a little harmful in its own sense, but it is less harmful than PC, and you can use that as a fumigating tool as well. Not sure about the other two, though. But it is less harmful than PC. So for safe use, you probably don't be around PC at all in any shape, way, or form. You don't really want to be exposed to that stuff. It's not really good for you. But if you are exposed to it, you want to make sure you're not exposed for a long amount of time, not exceeding that 10-minute period. Out of an 8-hour period, you really only want to be exposed to about 5 milligrams of it. Really less than that, you really don't want to be exposed to too much. But just making sure that the amount of PC being exposed to is small, and